Hi, I'm Dr. Rajeswaran, consultant endocrinologist and bariatric physician. I just had a few minutes break between my patients, so it's lunchtime. But just sitting and recollecting my journey in life, I suddenly remembered my very first clinic. So I think it was around 1987 when I finished my MBBS. I'm sure you will start calculating and find out how old I am now. So in 1987, I finished my medicine in Madurai Medical College. My dad was extremely excited. He was very happy that his son has become a doctor, and also the fact that I had to get on with my earnings. So as usual, yes, everyone starts a clinic, and in those days I had to start a clinic because it was not about doing post-graduation, because we needed money. My father had brought up his 3 children with great difficulty, and he made sure all 3 kids did very well. So he helped me start my first clinic. My first clinic was in the outskirts of Bengaluru, which is now grown up, and it's become a very big city, which is the IT hub in India. But in those days, on the outskirts of Bangalore was just a quarry. There was a quarry where there were lots of masons breaking stones to get the stones down to the builders. So I set up a small clinic, which is a very single room. The size of the clinic was around 7 foot into 5 foot. And there was no beds. So the quarry people, they got me stones. There's one big slab of stone for patients to lie down. And then there were 2 pillars. So that was my first couch for patient examination, and then we had 2 plastic chairs, and that's it. That's how I started my clinic. So as far as the marketing, my dad was very good at marketing. I don't know where he learned that. So what he did was he cut big tins which were used for hydrogenated vegetable oil. That was what was consumed those days, and by most people it's called dalda. And so he cut those dalda tins, made into sheets of metal. He painted them and wrote the name of the clinic and the times, and we went around in a moped. Moped is a smaller sized two-wheeler. So we went around, and with each tree around all along the path for next 3 or 4 kilometers around the clinic, we went and nailed down those metal sheets as a part of advertising. And that was our only advertisement. So what happened was I started the clinic, and my dad used to come and drop me in his scooter, and he used to make sure I was safe, and then he used to leave and then pick me up at the end of the day. Initially, we had a few patients, 3 or 4 patients, and by the way, the consultation fees was around 5 rupees those days, and most people, or the most patients were those working in the quarry, or were laborers, daily wage laborers. They're very good, very nice people, and some didn't have money. So when they didn't have money, they always made sure they bring some fruits, vegetables, and I remember one of those persons also bought 1 kilogram of rice to compensate for the consultation fees. It was really good. I was really enjoying it. And then my father started to find out that I could come out early, and my clinics finished only at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So, and there was a crowd. And then one day he thought that there was a different shop and not my clinic, because there was a queue of 30 people standing outside my clinic. And then he realized actually it was my clinic which was running so busy, and people were waiting out on the streets in a queue to come and see me. So that's where I started. The place was called Jalali. I don't know whether I mentioned that. It's a long way. And now I have my clinics in London, Leeds, Sheffield, and Chennai in India. And I see people from 30 different countries. So I'm really grateful to my patients all over the world who have helped me learn and given me the opportunity to treat them. Thank you. I'll keep you updated with my endeavors and when I remember these experiences. Thank you.